All right. What is going on, guys? Let's see. All right. ProCharge, Mopar, what is going on, sir? Glad to have you here. Dennis, what is going on? Howdy from the Ozarks of Arkansas. Very good, very good. Donald, northern New York on the St. Lawrence River here. Very cool, very cool. Glad to have you guys here. Oh, my. Let's see. Sure I'm doing this right. All right. Sean Richards, sir, what is going on? Glad to have you here. Well, if you have not already, let's see here. What is this actually showing up as? I thought I changed the name of the title. Maybe not. Hold on. Let's see what it actually says. Can anybody in the chat let me know what does the title of this live stream actually say? Does it say Sunday Night Hangout or does it say something else? Because it was supposed to say something else. Let me see here. Let's see here. Oh, dear. Well, maybe it's not going to say it. Oh, it is saying something. Okay. Anybody there? Hello from a very rainy East Tennessee. Gotcha, Brian. Okay, cool. Burning the ships, yes. Awesome. Burning the boats, yes. Okay, we are burning ships. Yes, all in pause. Yes, absolutely. Len, what is going on, sir? Glad to have you. Let's see here. Spencer, oh, hey, International Freightliner M2, pick up thoughts. Sorry, it's early. I don't have any thoughts on those. I have no idea. M2, pick up thoughts. Okay. Oh, Mrs. Helper is checking in. Very good. Very good. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Dennis. It says we're burning our ships tonight. We're burning our ships tonight. Are we Vikings tonight? Oh, man. Let's see. Okay. Oh, hey, Dennis. God's General. Hey, Sean Richards. Are you the Brit in my class last year? On pause. Good evening. All right. So I guess we're just going to get right into it. So obviously this is a RV Transport, channel. But with that, this is my channel. And so I get to include things that I want to. And so a part of my journey in RV Transport has been the process, I guess, before I started RV Transport, I was at I'd gotten up to, in my weight, I had gotten up to, I believe, 350-ish. That was at that time the most I ever weighed, which is just incredibly dangerous, especially with family history and all that stuff going on. That's just a lot of weight to be dragging around. And so I had dropped a whole bunch of weight for about a little less than a year. I dropped a whole bunch of weight. I got below 300 pounds, felt amazing, the best sleep I've ever had, the most energy, clear thinking, just all this stuff. I was not really doing any portion control, but basically how I did that was through exercise plus almost eating exclusively vegan, no meat products, nothing processed, just trying to be as natural as possible was the shot, or was the hope. I'm sure I wasn't, 100% like that, but that was the goal. And so I achieved that through that. And then came February 1st of 2016 when I got hired on with Synergy, and I went on the road. A month into things, my Ford blew up. I got the new Ram that I now is not so new now. And I basically realized I owe close to 40 grand now. I've got to pay this sucker off fast. It was just very concerning. So I just ran the wheels off my truck. Neglected my family. At the time I was interning at my church. I was doing online school. I was doing a whole bunch of things, trying to navigate everything, and just kind of just threw everything to the side and said, I've got to just go crazy out on the road. And so I just did that. And that was for a season. I quickly got burnt out on being gone every single day, all day, besides for a few hours, for 34 on the weekends and maybe a Wednesday night here or there for church. But man, oh man, it was tough. It was really, really tough. And so that was the first couple of years of the last 5 and some change months. 5 years, almost 6 years now. Wait, is it 6 years? Almost 5.5, whatever. Since then, I haven't been on the road as much, and I've been trying to build other income streams, so I don't have to be gone as much. I just got married. I want to be home with my wife, be available, and just be here as much as I can, but I still need to make money on the road and do what I got to do. That's kind of where I'm at. So with that, just reflecting over the last 5 and so years out on the road, I went from the best I've ever felt in my whole life, being under 300 pounds. I think I was like maybe 275, 280, but for my build and my height, and just, I'm a broad dude. Like, I was a lean, fat man. It was just right where I felt great. I mean, it was just awesome. I'm sure I could have still lost more weight and, felt even better or whatever, but, that's kind of where I was at. So, I quickly started gaining weight, because when you eat like you're, doing a manual labor job, or you're eating too much, you're also eating the wrong things, and you're not actually, even coming close to eating the right things with that. And so, I mean, it's the perfect storm. Just terrible food habits, which it's been a lifelong struggle with that. I've just had poor habits, 100% my fault, nobody else's. I have the choice to do what I want to do, and so I've made poor choices, and it's all on me. But with that comes the opportunity to make right choices, to make better choices. And so I have found myself, after 5 years and some months later, at the heaviest I've ever weighed. And I've talked a little bit about it on the last couple live streams here or there. But I found myself at 390 pounds. 390 pounds, almost 400 pounds. We're talking a small family could fit in my clothes, like literally. How dangerous is that? I mean, it's crazy. Again, this is not a food channel. This is not a weight loss channel. This is none of that. But I'm telling you, and I'm going to be making some videos talking about this, just to throw it out there, just for my own benefit and hopefully other people's as well. When you have poor food habits in this industry, it's amplified. It only makes it worse, in every direction, in every way. I'm telling you, it's a dangerous Russian roulette, I guess, to play. I mean, but every time you're the one who gets shot. I've shot myself in the foot and everywhere else so many times because of poor habits that I've made. And so this is me being honest and real with you guys about my journey here. It's pretty ugly, but we're taking strides. And so a part of that is, like I said, I got up to 390 pounds. And, for me, I think the process, for I guess anybody, the process is, if you don't care about whatever the issue is, nothing's going to change, because action starts in here, I believe. It starts inside us, our personal choices, and then the actions are the outward effect of what's already in our heart. As a Christian, I love people. Therefore, I want to serve them. I want to love them. I want to give grace. I want to give mercy. I want to be a giver. And so that starts from the heart, and it goes outward. from the heart. And so through my actions. And so I knew I didn't care. And so I just thought, well, I know I don't care. And I honestly, at the moment, I didn't care that I didn't care, which is a really even dangerous place to be at. And so I was like, well, I wish I did care at this point. And so I finally got to that step, and I'm like, okay, well, I still don't care, but I wish I did. And I'm just going to keep chewing on this, just thinking about it and not trying to beat myself up and like make this really dangerous, rash decision to just, beat myself to a pulp to make sure that I get to the certain point. And then once I hit that mark, it just goes right back to the way it was. I want this to be a lifestyle. I want this to be a real change, not just a diet that burns out, that just fades away. I get tired of it or it gets boring. I want this to be a sustainable change in my life for the better for me, first of all, for my relationship with God, food being an idol, just a whole bunch of things that are it's really bad for me as a person, but also I have a wife. Someday I want to have kids. Like, this is real stuff now. It's not just me screwing things up for myself. This is a big deal. And so this is where it's really at. So I got to the point, okay, I wish I did care. I currently don't, but I wish I do. And then I got to the point where, okay, I care enough to like start thinking about things. I'm still driving on the road. Yes, I do have my dumpster business at home. I am home a little bit more, but now I'm thinking about, what's an avenue that could be sustainable for me, my habits, how I operate. I think I've said it here before. When I'm out on the road, I usually have a big breakfast because I feel like I'm entitled to it because I'm about to hit the road for 11 hours. And so, I deserve it, and then that'll be gone. And then I'll be like, well, it's almost lunchtime, but it's not quite a full meal time yet. I'll stop in and get a little snack when I hit the bathroom. I'll hit the snack. I'll fill up for fuel somewhere. It'll be lunchtime. All right, well, big meal. I got to get through push forward through the rest of the day. And I'll eat a full meal. We're talking over 1,000 calories, each meal probably. And then maybe I'll have another snack before dinner. But for sure, when I hit my 11 hours for the day, we're going to the buffet. We're going to a full sit-down meal, which, I mean, it is what it is. It costs a lot of money living that ridiculous lifestyle of eating like a horse. And so besides the actual literal price of it, there's a price to pay on your body. And so that's been my habit. I've packed food on the road to save some money, but I'm still eating horribly. I've tried the healthy food stuff, which didn't really stay alive in the cooler that I've used before. I've tried lots of different things, and I'm willing to continue looking at those things as well. But basically, I was up to 390 pounds, and I have recently got to the point where I do care. I am going to take action, and now I just need to find a system that works for me, that is sustainable, not just going to just blow up in my face the second something goes wrong for me. So with that, and I've talked about it a little bit, for me, what works best for me is intermittent fasting or eating one meal a day. That works for me because I'm able to still eat a large portion in that window. But when I'm not in that window, that part of the day, I'm just drinking water. And I don't have to worry about, what am I going to eat for lunch? What am I going to eat for dinner? What am I going to have for this or that? It's water. And I'm able to help train myself. Daniel, you don't need more food right now. You need water. Water, you are dehydrated constantly. The amount of water you need to maintain this large of a body, to keep things happy, it's just a lot. And so I'm finding out more and more, especially when I'm out on the road, I can sit there and down a whole bunch of water, and I'm not actually hungry. I'm just more and more thirsty. And so I'm hitting more and more water. So anyways, so basically for me, I have been intermittent fasting for, let me check. here how many days exactly. We'll give you the up-to-date information here. As it loads. I've been fasting for intermittent fasting for 77 days. I am currently down 41.5 pounds. So I was at 390, down 41 pounds now. And it has been a journey. So super pumped, hit the 40 mark there. I have had a few weekends where, because of social family people coming into town or this or that, where my windows of time for eating got totally destroyed and everything did not work well for 2 or 3 days. And then because of how it's set up and how I operate, I was able to easily get back on track and keep on, kind of pumping through. But with this, there is one person who has just been such an encouragement to me, such a big help, and just kind of talking through these things, how my mind works, and just the sustainability, not just getting all hyped up to just go crazy and yeah, but actually thoughtfully thinking through these things that would work for me. And that person, is he in here? Yes, he is. Sean, Weekend Trucking, he is here. Okay, I did see the, there we go. Appreciate it, bro. Sean, Weekend Trucking, he is the one who I've been talking to just every once in a while about it when it's come up. And my kind of journey as this has been kind of happening. I remember we talked several months ago about it, and I think I remember telling him, like, I don't care right now. I wish I did. I'm just not there yet. And he even was, an encouragement to me then. But Sean, and this is not a plug to like go run to Sean for everything, fitness advice, whatever. I mean, I know he's the guy to go to, but I don't know if he's really wanting to do that. So Sean, you speak for yourself, whatever you want to do as far as that is, but but for real, this is the system that works for me. And Sean, just being able to talk through I don't know, just how we process things and how we deal with, I don't even know, the mindset of being able to maintain and to continue working through a system without just burning out. Because as a gym owner, as a complete master of health and fitness and all that stuff, he's seen a lot of people who just burn out and it blows up. He's seen the good, bad, and the ugly and all these things. And so anyways, big shout out to Sean. I really appreciate you, man. Super big help to me. But along with that, Sean is the person who encouraged me to burn the boats, to burn the ship. So tonight we are, whatever I titled it, burn the boat, burn the ship. Hold on, I got to get some water. My mouth is already dry here. So tonight we are burning the ships by way of burning a pair of pants. For me, at 390 pounds, I was at certainly I was at 3XL or even 3XLT, and I believe I do have one 4XL shirt, which is just insanity to me, just craziness. So that's my shirt size, but for my waist, I got up to a 50-inch waist, which I don't know if you're a 50-inch waist or less or whatever, wherever you're at. For me, that's just craziness. So I got up to a 50-inch waist. But basically, that meant all of my pants, almost even my like basketball shorts, only a handful of them really fit anymore. Almost all of my jeans don't fit. Sweatpants don't really fit anymore. My big Carhartt jacket, I mean, I've got to suck it in and hope to the Lord that the zipper actually goes up. But a 50-inch weight, it's just crazy for me. And so for me, that's the line in the sand at that point where it's not just a thoughtful thing, it's going to be an action thing too. And so tonight we are burning my 50-inch waist jeans tonight, just as a symbol or a representation, a helpful, thoughtful thing to me to be able to. There is no going back. I'm not going to allow this to be an option down the road. This was for a time, and now we are going in a different direction. This is not a temporary, cute little attempt. This is going to actually be happening in front of everybody on this, channel, whatever. It is going to happen and stay there. We are going for sustainability. I don't care how long it takes. I am going to, not be going backward. And if you haven't already heard the old story, I can't remember the actual. Hold on. The reference of burn the ships, burn the boats, whatever. I can't remember. I'm sure somebody's already said it, or maybe somebody hasn't yet. But burning the boats came from a military leader, which I can't remember, who told his, I believe, 600 guys who were really untrained and really not that great fighters, who were going over to go to war, literally when they arrived, to burn the ships so that they could not go back. They didn't have a way of retreat. There was no other option. It's either you're staying here and win, or you're dead. And so it's not quite, well, honestly, for me, if I do go back, I probably will die. I mean, that's just, it's kind of a ridiculous scenario, but really kind of not. Because this is life or death. Like, I'm 28 years old. I don't know how old you guys are, but this is dangerous stuff. Cortez, boom. Thank you, Stu. Thank you for sharing that. Yes. So this is do or die for me. My family. I'm trying to be here for the long haul, not just messing around with cute little diets that don't work. So we've got Bella and the wife in here, but but anyway, so that's where it comes from. That's the inspiration for tonight. We're not going back. I'm not going to be buying these pair of pants again. These are not going to hang up in my closet, in my anywhere else in my house. They're done. I'm done with it. It's going away. I'm just not having it anymore. So it's no longer an option. So if it's no longer an option, and I'm for real about it, we are going to burn these puppies tonight. I've never burned clothes in my backyard before, so it could be a little exciting. I'm going to just put them on the concrete back driveway here, put some gasoline on them. I do have my fire extinguisher and some water already ready to go if anything gets too crazy. But I'm going to be setting these pants on fire because and also with this, it got to the point where all other clothes did not fit. Literally, I'm not exaggerating. I had these pair of jeans that you would probably see in my videos, and then I had one pair of dress pants that were not 50s, but I was pretty much about to pop. I think they were probably 48s. Dress pants for church, and like maybe one or two pairs of basketball shorts. Those were the only pair of pants that I own that would actually fit. I'm sitting with my whole dresser and the closet full of all the way back from high school, 40-inch, 42, 44, I think some 46s, and then maybe a couple 48s. But basically, that's the situation. It was to that point. So for me, this means a lot to me, and I don't know if I'll cry or anything like that, but like this was at one time the only pair of long pants I could fit and wear. And at 50 inches, I didn't need a belt. It was a little snug. I would have to pull up a little bit from time to time, but 50 inches was my absolute max. So right now, actually today, I didn't plan it, but today I was like, I've still got I'm still the same height as I was in high school. I'm going to try to fit into my old high school jeans that are 40 inches, 40 by 30, 40 by 32 or 30. I can't remember. So literally roughly 10 inches on my waist. So I'm from a 50-inch that was needed a belt, maybe didn't need a belt at one point, to a 40. I tried to put them on today. And so today I actually got them up my leg, actually to my waist. I could button them. Now buttoning the pants was a little exciting. And then I got the zipper up the majority of the way. So that's about all I could do. I wouldn't be able to sit down. I wouldn't be able to take lean over or take a step or anything because it was pretty tight. But I was able to actually get them over my enormous legs, my thighs and everything, to actually get them up. So that is insane. I haven't tried to put those on. They've been sitting in my dresser for literally years, with always the hope in my mind someday I'll be able to wear them again. It's just not right now. Well, I can actually put them on now. That is not entirely true. I put them on, but not, I can't wear them around the house or anything, or anywhere in public, because they'll probably rip. But so anyways, that is basically insane to me. Roughly 10 inches, maybe it's technically less somewhere in there. It's a tight 40, but roughly 10 inches, about 40 and some change pounds for me. I'm able to now wear 3XLs that were they were all cotton. This is an all cotton t-shirt. This is my smiley face. My smiley face from the driver get together and the video Fairwinds and I did together way back in the day when he came to visit me at the house. So when I first wore that, the first time, it was unwashed, so it wasn't that bad. Well, as soon as I washed it, if anybody was there for the driver get together, it was a little tight. And so I was trying to stretch it and, really, pull it away from itself. But today there is plenty of room. We are not about to explode. So anyways, this is just kind of my journey. I just want to share with you guys. We're going to go ahead and get this set up somehow. I don't know. Hopefully we don't burn down the whole neighborhood. I'm going to check the chat for a second here, and then we're going to get it set up and ready to go. So, yeah, let's see here. Anybody hopping in, I'm just going to put this as a little banner down below. Just put that down below. Okay. Let's see here. Wow, I got a lot to scroll back through. I'm not going to go back to everything, but we can truck in. You're welcome, and never thanks, dude. They are needed. You are a big encouragement. Yeah, it is true that nobody can force anybody to do anything. The truth is we decide what we're going to do. And when we decide and we actually take action, that's on us, whether for good or for worse. That's just how it works. But there are those who are encouragement and help and helping me think through things and just process it and get to where I'm in a place where I do care and I want to take action, and then I do it. So big shout out to Weekend Trucking again. Oh yes, yeah, we did that. Progressive construction. I'm between 38, 40 waste depending on seasons. Yes, and that's another thing for me. Going into wintertime, this is the time I'm doing this not with just the hopes that it doesn't get worse through winter. I'm planning through wintertime. I'm planning on maybe going even to a 38 or even less than a 40. That would be incredible. But I feel like I'm kind of going. Because I'm only started a few months ago now. It's like I'm going into the belly of the beast right in the middle of wintertime, where I'm going to be probably less active outside. The season for more binge eating and craziness, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that stuff, like seasonal depression, like who knows? But I'm really wanting to really just power through this season. Back to 36, 38. I did get into 34s. There you go. Len, good for you. Keep it going. Hey, appreciate it, Len. Funny Zen, we should have had a weight loss off against us all. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Progressive construction. Hey, appreciate it. 46, 6 spot. Oh, okay. Randy Johnson. Hey, appreciate that. Boom. Yeah. Let's go. Light it up. Okay. You got this, Daniel. Keep the faith. Hey, thanks, T-Wait. Randy Johnson. Awesome. This is Weekend Trucking here. Glad to have you here to watch them burn. Go you. Hey, appreciate that. Dennis, be careful of the ducks. Don't burn them by mistake. Oh, man. Along those lines, just as an update, we did go ahead and we are now duckless. It was a exciting adventure. They are now at a good home. They didn't get sent to somebody's freezer, but we definitely do want to have ducks, but just down the road. It wasn't really fair to them to have the small of a backyard that we do have, but definitely down the road I do want to have ducks when we someday move. So no, unfortunately, no ducks. The roof is on fire. Burn. Progressive construction. Oh no, did they eat them or sell them? Gave them away. Yep. Let's see here. Lucky the button didn't pop. Could have killed the wife. Oh, Dennis, where did they go, or should I ask? Someone who had a farm or something. Sweet and sour duck. Oh, dear. Stu, good for you, Daniel. Good night. Hey, thanks, Stu, for hopping in here. You are one impressive guy. Well, I don't know about that, but appreciate you guys hanging out with me here. All right, so we're going to get into setting these. I mean, literally, I'm sure like a small family could fit in this. I'm telling you, this is insanity to me. For me, I did consider like framing these, like putting them inside of a poster thing or whatever, the glass, cover, to where like with the idea not just to try to keep them, but like to like frame, like just have this as like a remembrance of where you got to, things where you have been in the past. That's now a memory. That's not your future. That's not your current situation. Like this is what used to be. So I thought about that, but I really do appreciate Weekend Trucking's idea of just setting these puppies on fire. Burn the boats, baby. They're gone. So let me go ahead and I want this to be as contained and small as possible of a situation. So I'm gonna like fold these, and because I really don't want to like mess up my driveway. Besides all the oil and other stains that are out there, so I'm gonna kind of fold these up a little bit. They're kind of used and abused anyways, but I'm going to make this as small as possible to be safe as possible. And I've got, like I said, I've got my fire extinguisher ready to go. I've got a 5-gallon bucket of water, and we've got the hose if nothing else. So I think this is about as good as it gets here. I'm going to go ahead and move this thing around here to be able to let you guys actually see it. How do I want? Because if I have, it's going to be really, really dark if I do it that way. You guys probably won't be able to see. Okay. I think we're just gonna, hold that thought here. Oh, metal trash can. I don't have a metal trash can. I do have a I think a second grill. Now that I think about it, a second small grill that I don't actually plan on using. So if you guys could just hold that thought, I'm gonna go investigate real quick and try to find out. I'll be right back. Hold on one second. All right. Why does it sound like ducks? I mean, there's crickets, but I don't know. Okay. Let's get this puppy set up here. I'm gonna take you here. Hold on one second. Oh. Let's see here.
Is that an old thing you're not using?
Yeah, we're not using this.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, what is that? It looks like a grill.
It is a grill. Folks, fire extinguisher, water,
Yeah, fire extinguisher.
ready to go. All right, folks. Well,
I want space.
let's see here.
Oh, for the one. Yes. Is that far enough, like, away from the garage?
No, I'm gonna move this further back. Should have used diesel fuel. Oh dear.
No.
You're gonna singe your eyebrows. Oh yeah, we're gonna let this soak a little bit. Get further down into this.
Oh.
Yes, let's.
Get your fires. How much again? 41 pounds? 41 pounds? Yeah. 41. Oh, call me if you want to.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, folks.
Hold on, folks. Here, I'll entertain them. Mrs. Helper here. Mrs. Helper. Howdy. Just making sure my husband doesn't burn the house down. That's all. You know, just being safe here. He's got his people. How many got? 34 people watching? What do you need?
Something to throw in there. I don't want to light it.
Dude, I don't have anything. You got a stick? Or something?
Yeah, we're just gonna.
Mom, you don't have to watch this if you don't want to. Who else is here? Glad I'm not there to smell the hair burning. That's funny.
No hair.
He will be safe now that you're there, right? That's right, Pastor Anthony. I'm just coming out to just make sure he doesn't burn the house down.
Appreciate the confidence.
What? Well, you just never burnt, like, pants.
Bye-bye, beard.
No, don't burn the beard. Don't burn the beard. Howdy, Miss Helper. Hi, Dennis.
You were there.
Hi, Dennis.
Yeah, that's a lot of gas. Stand back. Yeah.
Dude, I'm not going to be standing any closer near that.
I think I probably put too much. We shall see here.
I don't. Yeah, back that sucker up. Don't burn your computer either. That'd be bad. It's the only computer you got. Mom, can you hear me?
All right.
Oh, hold on.
All right, folks. We are ready for war here. We're about to burn the ships here. Let's see.
Hold on. Sorry, somebody's calling me. I have to wait till they stop calling me. Wait. Okay. You see now? Oh. That didn't do anything, did it?
Well, that was uneventful.
What happened? Do you have like a? You need a light. You need an actual like a lighter, not a lighter, but like a.
One moment, please. I need an adult here.
You need like a not the. If you put that lighter in the. That was uneventful. Who else is on here? The east. I'll be able to see the flash from the east. Ghost Lynn. I will be able to see the flash from the east coast.
I hope your mother isn't watching.
Nature Net photos. Oh no, Daniel. Oh. Stand back. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Throw it in there. Oh! Yeah! Daniel, we're gonna die. It's too hot. Ooh, can I roast some marshmallows out here? Step back, step back, step back. Don't burn your eyebrows or your beard.
All right, folks. There we go. Oh no, my phone was in there. No, just kidding.
Daniel, that's not good. You left your phone in your back pocket of those pants?
Oh, yeah.
You're done. Just kidding.
Man, that's a beast of a fire.
So when is it actually gonna like die down? You know what I mean?
You can put the lid on it. That'll
Dude,
take the
can I get some
oxygen out.
marshmallows? How come? I mean, It's not good. You didn't tell me anything much about it.
Holland pause.
Let me see what we got
Hey,
watching.
thanks, Randy.
38. That's pretty
Come
hot.
on. That is a beast of a fire. I got to watch the replay on this afterwards.
Okay, that's it.
So I guess s'mores are out of the question. Oh man, Brian, exactly. To new beginnings. Really appreciate that. Yeah, that's exactly what this whole thing is. Oh, Spencer as well. Yep. It's on the scanner. Fire department is on the way. Actually, I just heard or maybe I didn't. I don't know. I think it's really rare for people to be, well, at least I'll say this for myself. It's rare for us to be intentional enough to put action to, some of our thoughts. We say we want to save money. We say we want to, pay off our debts. We say we want to change our behaviors. And the truth is, this wouldn't be happening. This symbolism, whatever you want to say, it wouldn't be happening if I didn't already decide and inside myself and then take action to even get to this point. And then now that I'm here, I have not been wearing these pants for, because literally I had to create, that's another thing, my belt. I've had to put, I believe, 3 or 4 notches in my belt. My old belt crumbled to pieces. It died. So I bought this new belt, which had to be massively longer to fit me. I think it's up to like 55 or 56 or something crazy like that. And with that new belt that I had to buy to be even bigger, I've had to create 2 or 3 notches that were more than an inch apart from the smallest notch that even would fit. And currently I'm actually needing another probably smaller 2 inches probably right now to get those off or to actually be snug around any pair of pants. And so I haven't worn these pants for a while, but I want to not just get to this point and then be satisfied with where I'm at. I'm still not where I could be. I really want this to be sustainable. I don't want to be in 2 or 10 years or 20 years from now. I still want to be here if I'm supposed to be here. And I don't want to reflect on this and say, wow, what a time to live. That was a great time, and be in much worse circumstances. I want this to be a sustainable thing that lasts the rest of my life, using healthy creative habits now to be in a balanced state for me. So this is for that to be my old normal, on the road, day in and day out, or at home, being my only pair of pants, to be that normal, those unhealthy habits, and just literally being to the point where I'm just bursting at the seams in every possible way. This is kind of a big deal. So let's see here. We can truck in new beginnings, but more so never going back to what used to be a comfortable place. No more holding on to the safety net of old clothes you don't have to buy. No more. Yes, absolutely. To not have options, and that I'm not only am I not going to go to the store and have to go buy something, I don't have things available here at home. My only option is to correct my bad behavior and to go to a healthier option, in not a way of like holding myself hostage and like threatening me and like being super duper depressed about the whole thing, but just intentionally choosing to say, no, this is the way I'm going to live my life, whether out on the road or more at home doing my other stuff. I'm going to live inside these parameters, and this nonsense is no longer acceptable. So yeah, Pastor Anthony, yes, I agree. We can truck in. It's motivation for me to get back on track. Yes, very cool. Dennis, all kidding aside, we are privileged to be part of your sharing this very important but personal part of your life. Thank you for letting us in. Thanks, Dennis. Appreciate that, sir. Yeah, there's probably some things that are most people probably really wouldn't care about, but figured this is definitely, I would say in a large degree, being out on the road, being in this industry, if you don't already have healthy habits in place, trucking and driving only reveal what's already there and amplify how dangerous unhealthy life choices, habits are. And boy, oh boy, in my life do I have many. This is just one of them that's more visual, that you're able to obviously see more evidently, but this is definitely something that applies to us, to all drivers, but to be thoughtful about these things. So yeah, I definitely did want to share this with you guys. And especially, the live streams, it kind of seems like the people who consistently hang out in the live streams more often, we're just able to build up, deeper relationships and stuff together. So definitely wanted to include you guys. James, Transportation Services, what's going on? Well, I did put down in the little thing below, we're celebrating tonight, burning the ships. We're setting my biggest pair of jeans on fire. So I am down 41 and some change pounds. These jeans were at a 50 inch circumference, whatever, pair of jeans. And I just today, for the first time, I have been wearing 44s because I don't know where my 42s are at the moment. And the 42 is I need to wear a belt with it. But I wore 40s today, so roughly 10 inches from where this was at down. So just wanted to share this with you guys. Read bottom of screen. Oh, Spencer just said that. Yeah. Brian, saw the glow from my porch in Tennessee. Good job, Daniel. Or good night. Daniel, I appreciate that, Brian. Oh my. Hey, Chris James, we are burning the ship and getting rid of the past and moving forward. Yes. Awesome. Saw glow from Ontario. Lyle, hey, appreciate that, Lyle. You the man, my friend. Hey, man, appreciate you. Nature Nut Photo. Thank you for sharing, Daniel. Best wishes to you on this journey. We're proud of you. Appreciate that, Nature Nut. Oh, man. I'm going to bring you guys in a little closer so you can see. And I'm getting cooked out here a little bit too. Yeah. Oh my. James Transportation Service. Oh wow. Hey, thanks, James. Appreciate that. Yeah, this is normally we get sidetracked by food and really exciting. I'm all this to say, this is not that I'm against talking about food on the channel or the live chats and stuff now. But moderation and balance can still include exciting types of, pie and all the crazy stuff we talk about. So this is definitely on the other side of that for most cases. But yeah. Let's see here. Glad you're not burning the Bible. Lyle, that would never happen. Complete opposite. So yeah, that's not happening. Spencer, keep the ashes. Okay. I don't know what's going to be. Yeah, the ashes are really like flaky. Yeah, I think these are getting burnt to it. If I put these on, I don't think they can even be put on, but oh dear. Dennis, you should put the jeans ashes in a urn and put it on your mantelpiece. Wow, that really would be dead. Oh my. Lyle, yeah, he would never do that. Yeah, definitely not happening to God's word. Oh my. Yeah. Oh man. It does seem coming down a little bit. The wife would say you were smoking hot. Oh my word. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to watch the replay on this live stream and get some footage of it or something with it going whoosh. Dennis, I love that idea. Yeah. Oh man. I thought the smell was going to be like crazy, like smelling horrible, but it really doesn't smell like anything. Randy, I think it's a good idea too, especially since your other thought was to frame them. Yeah, I'm definitely. What I think I might do is steal one of the 3,000 vases that we have that are clear. Maybe it's not quite 3,000, but put the ashes inside of like a vase and like try to seal it or something so that I can see the actual ashes inside the vase instead of it just being, completely so I can't see it. I'd rather see the death of the past than just it sitting there, because I feel like to me that wouldn't be as visual as I am. Nature Nut Photos. I screen recorded the starting of that fire, just in case. For like the for the insurance bill when the house explodes or oh man. Let's see here. James, definitely plan on listening to the replay as I head out in the morning. I got you, James. Randy, good call. Dennis, if you hadn't washed them, they'd smell like an old trucker shorts. Oh dear. Yeah, they were washed and they were in my dresser at the bottom. So because as I've lost weight, I've tried to experiment. Hey, I've got like eight or so pair of jeans in total. And so I've just kind of experimented without trying to be like too discouraged by it. But each time I've been like significantly surprised and excited and encouraged by seeing like, oh, like I'm really close to fitting in these. Let's see what happens like in a week or two. And then I'll come back and I'll be able to actually wear them. I'm like, oh my word. These are like brand new that I've worn like maybe once. And I'm able to fit in them for the first time in years at this point. So like that's crazy. Craziness. But yeah, they were clean, Dennis. Chris James, where are you heading? Hold on, pause. I recorded it too, just in case you decided to delete it. Well, appreciate you guys. I don't even know. Dennis, you got some decent B-roll for future videos. There you go. Oh my word. Dan, quart jar would work. Dan, that's some type of bug trying to eat the life out of me. No, that was a spider. Excellent. Climbing up my leg and stabbing me. Yeah, Dan, that's perfect. I think that'll be just. Might have to burn quite a bit more, but for sure, Dennis. Pastor Anthony heading to Bath, New York, going to try and head to BC come Tuesday. Gotcha, James. Yes, go buy a mason jar. I think we probably have one or two or something. They might be fancy mason jars that are, kitchen cute wife mason jars that are above my pay grade. So I may have to buy some crummy one or something. Let's see. Oh, something just fell. Burn, baby, burn. Dennis, hey, everybody, don't forget to like this live stream. Daniel deserves at least that much. Hey, appreciate that, Dennis. Pastor Anthony, oh, cool. I can't head out till Tuesday, but trying to head to Decatur, Alabama, and then Florida. Dennis, there are only 3 likes as of now. If I can't entertain you with a pants fire, I don't know what I could with. Oh my. Let's see here. If anybody asks you about what happened on the live stream this Sunday, you're just gonna have to tell them we had a. You're just gonna have to tell them we had a cookout or something. Maybe next week I'll actually not on this crummy grill, but we'll actually have like a cookout or something within my window of when I eat. Maybe just maybe I'll do some steaks or something. I don't know. Len, drink all the moonshine, then you are the mason jar. Oh dear. Lyle, 23 smashed it so far. Hey, appreciate that, guys. Oh man. Pastor Anthony, we buried the ships. Now go watch it. Nature of photos. Your descendants will find that jar in 100 years and wonder which relative is in it. I love it, NatureNet. Oh my word. Oh man. So because I don't actually do cookouts or bonfires that often, can you tell me in the chat what I should do? Should I let this like burn overnight? Should I put the lid on top of it? Should I hit it with water? Should I like what should I do with this? I do want to like I'm probably am going to gather like the stuff, the ash from it and do something with it. But this thing is going to be burning with the embers and all that for quite a while. So I'm not trying to be out here all night long. So just want to leave it as is all night. But if it rains as it is now, won't that like make the ash get all crazy? I don't know. Towards the AM, it won't hurt anything. It's fine. Leave it, but cover it and enclose the grates. Okay. All right. Leave it, but cover it. Close the grates. Hit with water. Never leave fire going. Just let it burn. Water on it will be safe. You just leave it alone. Don't close it up. It will stop the burn. Well, if it rains, it will make a mess. Vents open and let it burn out. Oh. Well. Well. If it rains, you want to cover it. Let me see if it is going to rain real quick. If it's even close to raining, I really don't want to make a mess or ruin my perfectly good ashes to throw away. Let's see here. It's supposed to be raining by 8 a.m. and then 11 a.m. through 8 p.m. So that's not cool. Otherwise, let's see. Otherwise, you will be left with some unburnt jeans. Yeah, so there's like a massive hole in like the dead center of the jeans, burnt all the way through. So I'm assuming that's pretty good. I was assuming it's already burnt, but yeah, if it still needs some burning, leave the vents open. That will work great. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put the lid on it, but I'm gonna leave the little vents open here. All right. Oh man. Dennis, it will be burned out in an hour. That is not very solid fuel. Gotcha. Leave the bottom vents open too. Oh. Honestly, didn't even know there was I guess I should, but hold on. All right. see here. Jeans are tough to burn, totally to ash. Yeah. Do you do that often, Hold Pause? Oh man, I should have gone to the pro. Yeah, this is yeah, the ash is definitely falling out the bottom a little bit, so it's definitely got a good air vent through the bottom there. Let's see, Grim Reaper, what is going on, sir? Hey Daniel, hope all is well. Just got on. Hey man, if you go back and watch the replay, we just set some jeans on fire. My
He did burn the house down. Thank goodness.
yes.
Not that I did believe he would.
We my biggest weight or my biggest waist size was 50 inches, and so I'm now barely able to squeeze into a 40, and lost like 40 some pounds, and just trying to kind of have a remembrance and being intentional about this whole thing. So we are burning the ships, burning some jeans, my only pair of jeans that fit at one time. So that's kind of what we're doing here. You can go back and check out the replay, but yeah, crazy time here. Are you back home? That's for smoking meat. That's a nice Weber grill you got there. Yeah, Dennis, this was given to me by someone who was throwing it away. They were like, you can take it if you want. I'm like, sure, find something for it. I've actually never used it, and I didn't think I'd be cooking my jeans as the first thing ever on here, but but here we are. Holland Pause. Yeah, Dennis, I'm home and off road for 3 or 4 weeks. There you go, Holland Pause. More gas? Oh dear, I think we're good. Daniel, I have burned a lot of trash out here in the country. Old clothes are a pain. Okay, I got you, sir. Yeah, I've never burned any clothes. I don't think I've burned anything. I mean, I've only lived inside the city, but yeah. Dennis, I'll catch up with you later. Congrats, bro. What's your secret? Grim Reaper. My secret for me, because and I think everybody's different. For me, when I do eat, I eat large quantities, and my problem is, and I think this is kind of tied into my ADHD, is that I kind of forget, because my mind is so focused on different things. I forget how much I've already eaten today. And I'm sure it's a circular cycle, but basically I'll have a lot of food for breakfast. I'll have probably almost another meal's worth of a snack. And then I'll have a large lunch, a large snack, and then a large dinner. And being out on the road, it's all justified because, man, I've had a hard day. I've driven 11 hours, blah, 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 all this stuff I'm telling myself. And so for me, that's my biggest problem. So if I'm able to close the window of time for the length of time I'm able to eat, I might still be eating a large quantity of food, but I'm not eating multiple meals that are all massive quantities of food. And so that's kind of my first stage that I'm in right now. I will be at a certain point when I feel up to it, I'm going to be adding on the additional. Now I'm within that time period, or one meal a day, or intermittent fasting. I'm just water fasting essentially. I'm eating for what I'm doing right now is I'm eating for 6 hours a day, a window of 6 hours. That doesn't mean I'm eating every single hour, but I'm eating from the time I start to the time I stop. It's a 6 hour period, and then, which is pretty aggressive, by the way. But that's just kind of where I'm at. 6 hours a day, and then for 18 hours up to 24, equaling 24, I'm only drinking water. And I'm finding out more and more, my mind says that I'm hungry and I'm starving and I need to eat something, but I'm actually thirsty. I'm dehydrated. I'm not hungry. I'm not actually satisfied, without when I'm eating. So I'm starting to get rained on a little bit. So I'm going to go back inside here. Just kind of move the cart. Oh, move the cart in here. Hold on. All right. So yeah, basically 18 and 6 hours are my periods of the day. Sometimes I go well over 18 hours because I'm just not hungry. There have been one weekend for 3 days in a row, I did an epic fail. I was not on my routine. I was able to get back on track after that. And then there was like 1 or 2 other days within the last 77 days that I ate because of social cues. I was with people, they went out to lunch. I still hadn't hit 18 hours, all that. So using that as a framework, that's how I've been able to lose the weight. At one point I did track my calories. I was eating, I think I did it like 3 or 4 days in a row. I was eating between 3,000 calories a day and 6,000 calories a day, which is insane. Again, not only could I fit a whole family in my jeans that I just burned, but I'm eating for a small family too. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. I have 0 portion control ability, but if I can contain the window in which I'm eating, that's been the huge thing for me. And just letting my body rest and just live. I wake up in the morning so much better because I've stopped eating by 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night sometimes. And then depending on, if I cut the window of 6 less, with those things. So that's just been a huge help to me. But initially, that's kind of what I've done. What I'm wanting to do is I'm still eating complete garbage right now doing this, but I'm just eating less food because I have less time to be able to eat the food, digest it, eat again. And so my next step is to be able to incorporate healthier foods within that window. But I'm just trying to take it one step at a time, one bite size step at a time. So that's kind of where I'm at, what I'm doing. I do use an app. Maybe I can include that or talk about it in a video or something. I am planning on actually making everything that I've said here is what I'll be saying. I'm kind of backed up on videos, so I will be putting out a few more videos before you see anything talking about weight. But I am going to be talking about this not in a authority figure to talk about this stuff, but in just sharing my journey and what's worked for me, the pitfalls for me. Before you get into this industry, this is a thoughtful thing you need to consider because if you already have abhorred food habits like I have had, this industry will only amplify how bad things really get for you. It's only made things worse for me. So anyways, but yeah, I use an app. There's a whole bunch of free ones online. There's nothing crazy special about the one I use. It's called Fastic. There's a free version. There's a paid version. I have the paid version. But honestly, because of remembering my day-to-day life, I need to, as soon as I start eating, the first second I put food in my mouth, I hit the button, hey, I stopped fasting. And then that will give me an indicator of when I need to stop fasting. And then whenever I do stop, whether it's before or at the 6-hour mark, it then will tell me, hey, you can start eating tomorrow at this time, 18 hours after that. So it's really big help to me overall with that. So yeah, it's called Fastic. FAC or FASTIC, I believe. Free version, paid version. There's a whole bunch of other ones that are good too, I'm sure. But I just need it for remembering timing, timing wise. Then I can track my history. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can do with that. But that's what I do. So yeah. Got some family to take care of. Mom's having surgery, so I have to take care of her for a bit. Gotcha, Holland. Pause. We'll be praying for your mom. Grim Reaper, what's going on, Grim Reaper? Dennis, you showed up at the death of Daniel Jeans in his old life. Coincidence, Grim Reaper? I think not. I love it. I love it. Oh, my word. James, I went from eating multiple times a day down to one meal a day, usually when I stop for the evening. Yeah, James. That's kind of where I'm at. For me, my window of eating, depending on the day, is anywhere between 12 and when I start eating 12 and maybe 4 or 5. I don't really want to wait longer than 4 or 5. Because if I do, I'll probably go a full 24 hours without eating, which I know there's lots of information on water fasting for 24 hours, for 48 hours, for much more than that. The body there's a whole bunch of information. You can go check that out if you want. But I've read a lot of information, watched a lot of information on water fasting in general, all of the benefits it can do for you, for occasional, doing that occasionally, or doing that on a regular basis every week, or whatever. But for me, this is just kind of where I'm at now. There was one time I took a load, and for 72 hours, I went 3 full days with no food, and I only drank water. And I got home, and I wasn't even hungry. I was perfectly fine. I wasn't shaking. I wasn't going nuts. After I got past 24 hours, I felt perfectly fine. I mean, had all the energy in the world. I was alert, good to go. I came home and I was like, this is weird and scary, especially doing this for the first time. I'm going to eat food now. I wasn't hungry, but I kind of forced myself to eat food, and then went back to how I was or whatever. But so at some point I probably will incorporate those every once in a while, but that's not going to be I'm just not going to not eat for days at a time. I need to, before I do anything like that, I feel like I need to incorporate healthier food down the road, start adding that into my shorter window. So Dennis, James, I went from eating multiple. Oh wait, no, I usually stop. But yeah, James, Grim Reaper, I will be by later and reap the soul of those. But on a serious note, major congrats. Hey, appreciate that, man. Man, it's a grind. It's a struggle. It really has been. But the biggest thing for me is the self-awareness to understand that I didn't care. And I didn't care that I didn't care. Then getting to the point where I didn't care, but I wish I cared. And then finally moving into I do care, and I'm going to, put action to it. So it's a process, and I wasn't willing to just shame or guilt trip myself into beating myself into submission. I don't want to be threatened. I want this to be a choice for me, for the good of me and my family. Not because I've got a gun to my head, because I already currently had a gun to my head, basically, with how I was abusing my body. Pastor Anthony, that's what run me social eating. Before I was at 1,500 calories and no eating out. At least double the calories, and exercise is non-existent. Pastor Anthony, I have seen your videos where you're going on hikes, so you can't say that 100%, but I do understand. Definitely understand. Blake, congrats, Daniel. Hey, appreciate that, Blake. It's definitely a process. Lyle, fasting was a big biblical thing. Yes, it definitely is. there's what I'm doing, which is for physical benefits and all these things, and then fasting for spiritual reasons, taking the time, the thoughtfulness, all that stuff, putting that away to instead focus on the Lord, having your relationship with Christ, and investing your time and all of that, basically replacing that with having a bigger need for an intimate relationship with Christ. So definitely a big biblical thing in Scripture. James, Lyle, fasting still happens all the time. Yes. Yeah. And, there's so, I honestly, one of the people, and they go off into some other rabbit trails with things, but there's a YouTube channel that I've watched off and on for the last several years that really gave me good information. It was called let me just look it up. I'm subscribed. I know, obviously I don't watch them all the time, but, here we go. It's called A Healthy Alternative. They talk about water fasting. They talk about all sorts of different types of fasting, the benefits of basically a non-big mainstream healthcare way of it's an alternative to actually getting healthy and getting a lot of help through that stuff. So that's been a big help to me as well, but just a lot of research and stuff I've done on these things to feel comfortable with what I'm doing. So don't do anything just because I'm doing something and it works. Research stuff, be self-aware of where you're at. For me, I have no portion control, and because of, I believe, it working into my ADHD and just how it's when I forget things, it's as if they don't even exist. Like, I'm so focused on one thing, I go on to the next thing, and it really takes time for me to go back and be like, wait a second, what was I even doing? What did I have for lunch? What did I have for breakfast? I have no idea. Like, I've thought about so many different things. It's like it's a disconnect for me. And so I believe that plays into my thinking I deserve this big meal because I don't even remember what I had earlier. And because of my bodily functions, I'm just like, man, I don't even, you're starving right now. Like, how crazy is that? So yeah. Pastor Anthony, I was running 6 miles in 70 minutes. I couldn't run 1 mile in 15 minutes now. Fun fact for you, in high school, freshman year, when I had to, in PE class, when I had to run the mile, I believe my first at the beginning of the year, I ran literally a 15-minute and some change mile, which is basically, you could probably somersault your way to a mile in 15 minutes. At the end of the year, I think I got it down to 13 and some change. But no joke. Yeah, this has been a lifelong dealio. So RV transport was just an avenue to make things so much worse. RV transport's not to blame. It was already a part of my life way before. Every night I at least walk all the way around every truck stop I am at. I got more walking in when I travel with the dog. Holland Paws, yes. I am going to be making a video talking about having a dog out on the road. I've got several video ideas for that. I just haven't even started that. But having Ryder with me, he can be super chill, but he can also go crazy outside if he wants to. And so him getting me outside of the truck definitely helps, 100%. Hi, Bella. Want to say hi? Want to say hi? Yeah. Mwah. Say hi. Say hi. Hi, hi, hi. Yes. She loves licking my beard. Very exciting stuff. Mwah. Lyle, Kenberry is a good channel for healthy eating. Gotcha.
Bella. Okay.
She's camera shy.
You okay, baby?
Hey, baby.
Show the people you. Come here.
Look, look, look.
Look how. Show them how cute you are.
Look, look, look.
She's so cute. Look at them.
Mwah.
Cute though. She wants to know what's
Ready to
going
go.
on.
She's licking the food out of your beard.
There's
Lyle.
leftovers.
Nature nut.
Nature Nut photos.
Having a dog considerably slows down the day, though, but it's worth it to me. Absolutely. Hold on, pause. Absolutely.
So cute. We just come out here and just swish you.
Okay, she's ready to go.
No, she's not.
She's ready to go. Oh, dear.
We just smush you.
Oh,
He did a good job burning his pants, didn't he?
dear.
Did you cry when
Oh,
you burned
my.
your pants?
I don't think I did, but it was definitely a big deal. If I grab a fifth wheel, maybe I can stop by and have you help me do the video on the sliding fifth wheel. Hey, absolutely.
As long as you come after
Stop
4:30 when
on-
I get off. Thanks.
Yes.
Got sweat on
Absolutely.
my face from you.
Soon. So when you're home, yep.
Yep, it sounds about right.
I brought Jake, my lab, with me on the last run. Loved his
Oh,
company,
here.
but didn't get a lot of
Okay.
sleep. Oh,
Bella, Marie,
I
come here.
definitely understand that.
Bella, come here.
Honestly, though, Bella, get out of there.
Come on,
Come here.
Come on, baby.
Come on, honey. Go,
Let's
go,
go.
go, go.
Come on, baby.
Um,
Let's go.
Usually, once Ryder finds his spot, I let him pick his spot, and then I'm like, okay, well, I get the rest. So I'll find a way to lay down, and we actually fit. We fit even when I was a larger beached whale. So now we have even more room, I guess, or I have more room. See here. Yes, we will teach you how to drive it. Gotcha. Hold on, pause. Haha, my English setter is a sleeper, but a bed hog. Oh dear. Yeah, Ryder, he's good. He can fit and find a good compact spot. Ryder, hey buddy, you want to say hi? You want to say hi?
He had to go potty.
Come here. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Oh, he got me. Ryder. Yeah. Oh, he's gone. He's out of here, folks. Oh man.
He loves his
Oh.
family. He's a family guy. He
Yeah,
loves his shit.
he thinks he's a lap dog,
No,
but
I'm talking about you. You're a family
Oh.
guy.
I'm a family guy.
Yeah. You're the family guy.
Well, it's been an hour and a half, and I'm tired and I'm dehydrated. I need
Drink your water.
more water.
Ew, you're all sweaty.
Everybody, yes, I am.
Ugh.
Everybody in here, go get a glass of water. You need it. You don't know, but you do need it. I think we're going to hop off here. Appreciate y'all for supporting me and just chit-chatting with me. It's been a crazy live stream. Thankfully, Duke loves sleeping in the driver's seat. Oh, that's a mercy. Yeah, Ryder or Bella. Ain't going to happen. They have to be right with me, in between my legs, laying on top of me somehow in the truck. It can be wild. Let's see here. We had words. Now we have come to an understanding because she doesn't want to sleep tied to the outdoor mirror. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, hold on, pause. Definitely understand that. Oh my. Pastor, anything time for a shower? Close us in prayer. Will do. Great. Hey, thanks, Lyle. Appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and pray real quick, and we will hop off here. At the next pants burning, stay safe, whatever you're doing. If you decide to burn your pants, if you do this too, let us know in the chit chat or whatever. But yeah, appreciate you, encouraging on this journey for myself and just being able to talk about this stuff. So, here we go, Scott. Good night, Daniel, and everyone. Congrats on the weight loss, Daniel, and keep up the good work. Appreciate that, Scott. Pastor Anthony, my son-in-law and daughter and me, I'm getting my meds restarted for Crohn's. Dennis, I just fit up my truck bed with a crate for the dog. Oh, there you go. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, guys. I'm gonna. Nature Net. Thanks for the live. Can honestly say I've never seen pants burned on YouTube before. This is one of a kind YouTube channel. There's nothing else like it. Don't know if there even should be because it's ridiculous. But seriously, appreciate you guys hopping in here. I'm going to go ahead and pray real quick, and we will get out of here, guys. Father, we just thank you for this day. Thank you for the opportunity to chat and encourage each other tonight and just have a good time. Personally, with this whole weight loss thing and situation for me, I just ultimately grateful for you, for your grace and mercy that you've given me. I don't want to rob myself or you of time on this earth to be able to be used by you, and just grateful for your mercy in these areas and the blessing and encouragement that you've been to me as well, and all my friends on here on the live stream, and Sean as well, and just grateful for this time together. Bless everybody out on the road. Keep them safe. We're so blessed by you and in ways that we probably don't even know. Give us a good week this week, and for us to be mindful of you. And we're grateful for this celebration. I want to be healthy. I want to be here around with the family that you've given me, and just grateful for how you're working in my life. So in Christ's name we pray. Amen. All right, guys. Grim Reaper, I've been home for a week, and I'm heading out in the morning. Good night, and God bless you all. Hey, have a good night, Grim Reaper. I will catch you later. Guys, have a good one, and we will catch you later next time. Pastor, I am going to give you a call. I think I said that last week too. But yeah, I definitely want to catch up with you, Pastor Anthony. Guys, have a good one. Appreciate you. Until next time, stay safe, and God bless, guys.